Help me.
You're supposed to say.
Help me understand.
You're supposed to say, what is that? What is it?
Okay, what is that? What up, dog?
Not much. What up with you?
It's midnight, man. Don't make me think, please.
right at the horn. In they go, Navi. Looking for 2 runes here. We're fighting for top rune. We're also fighting for this bottom rune. Seems like it'll go 3 here for Navi. Things going well so far. However, it looks like they will lose Zayac here for first blood. He goes down, and it's Yatoro as well. Lion used to be kind of considered a weak laner, you know.
Yes, now nobody wants to lane against Lion.
Now he's beating back Mira, who is going to be looking top lane now. Yatoro getting a bit aggressive here, looking for a bash on the nefrit. They might just have him with the right clicks, and they do. Kill here is going to just continue to allow them to put on more pressure. That was Navi trying to interrupt here this hard camp double pull.
Yep, and Collapse is doing the best thing he can do. Drag the wave, got to the tower, but guess what?
Yeah, he's just going to end up dropping there. Mellojul, I think he was making the rotation, and then ultimately he's just not needed there.
That's
No, come on. I mean, it was maybe close, but I don't think so.
Are scanning.
Wisdom Runes about to spawn.
Yeah, Zayac is here. Okay, still somehow able to complete the blast off, even though he was stunned. That is not going to please Miposhka. Instead, it looks like he is going to take another death here. Mira rotating through, wants this kill onto Zayac. It's Collapse who dies again, by the way, to Shigetsu. I think that was a solo kill. Mira ends up taking down Zayac. Getting the bounties for this. This is going to be huge, though, so we'll watch his gold shoot up here momentarily. Pressure freely being applied into this top lane. In fact, Navi have a ward behind the tower where they see Mira immediately TP on it. I think they're going to be right onto him here. Pretty much no way out for Mira. He is going to die. Collapse. Still working on this stack bottom. It's been a full minute. We're not lying about how long this would take, but again, it is going to go a long way. You can see he's actually almost even now with the Primal Beast, too. He's going to initiate in this mid lane alongside Shigetsu. Zayac for the blast off. We'll find it onto Larl. That ought to condemn him as 2 enemy heroes between him and his own high ground. Yatoro now is going to immediately get pulverized. I don't know if they have the damage to get through him. Malady finds a beautiful 2-man stun there. There's a little hitbox right behind where Lion starts casting the stun. A kill again on Miposhka. A Chronosphere does connect onto 2. Mira
get
is
that
here.
Lion.
They get that Lion. That's 274 gold. Not so bad, but now Yatoro in the middle of the river. No time walk. It's still level 1. He's taken down. Mellojul as well diving that tier 1 tower. He takes down Mira for what feels like the 8th time this game, but really, it's only the 3rd in terms of space on the map. Can I draw on the map yet? Have Vel fixed that? Nope, still can't do that. Here's a Pulverize in the mid lane, though. Let's jump over to that, where we see Larl trying to run away here from the Primal Beast. Instead, they will set their sights towards a far easier kill. That will be the one here on Miposhka. He's going to go down to the Blood Grenade of Zayac. Hold on, watch out for that TP.
I mean, Larl's really, really close to the blink. This is going to give their team more options of getting pickoffs, which they so desperately need. Zayac, right, nice toss.
Nice toss to interrupt that one, Larl. Didn't have Avalanche for another about 5 seconds. Reactive Taser. Sure, he's going to make this annoying, but really no way out of that one. Ooh, no, but they lose Yatoro in the meantime. Not a worthwhile trade. You kill the techies, which is just like a spiritual win for yourself. I mean, is it going to finally be the tower, though? That's really what Spirit need here. They need some space to play.
Yeah, the map is too small for them right now. They have to try to open up the map, occupy some jungles, but Mira in the meantime is going to get jumped by Zayac.
Yeah, pretty easy kill. This is pretty deep, though, from Navi. We'll see if Spirit are going to be able to punish. This is how they're getting back in their previous series. A 1-for-1 trade so far. DP coming in from Collapse as he just now got in the tower. That's going to be a swap from Miposhka to throw the stun. Following that, the Blood Grenade, the Roar, eventually buying them enough time for 4 heroes to get around this Primal Beast. And just like we've seen earlier today, Winter, the Radiant team ahead versus Spirit ends up diving a bit too far too early on. I think especially in this game, no int heroes, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, NP's still an int hero. Just one.
He feels like universal.
He does. I agree. I was a little bit surprised to see that he still is indeed an int hero. All right, careful here, though. A little swap. Nice blink out by Larl. I'm sure that was communicated, not a grief. do lose Yatoro yet again on the other side of the map, though. That's going to be down bottom. We'll just continue following this chase for now as, even with the TP from Collapse. Let's see if they can turn this into anything. A really nice roar is going to displace two. Is that another hero with forced movement, Winter? I sure think it is, but underneath the tower, Nefrit, he cannot go down. Will lose his first bear. Summons a second one. He's taking a lot of damage from this tier 2 tower, though. And now with the stuns, Team Spirit will take down 3. They lose 2 down bottom. I'm not sure if that's really so worthwhile of a trade.
It's something very difficult to tell carry players. You know, it's a very complex thing in a game, in a team game of 5 players. Like most of the core players, they look at the game from their own perspective, you know.
I think it's easy to do that. That's why you always say, with the problem starting the lane. This was a bait, but it still might be a good one. Nefrit does not have, a bear, so he falls very quickly, which just sticks in the inventory, but that's a really nice 2-man stun, and they're even going to follow it up. Zayac's picking up both kills, and well earned as Miposhka will drop for a third. A little bit of a bait play there as Team Spirit themselves overcommit for once today.
I mean, you're not wrong, you know. So he has to be very careful with when he's using his chronos, like what type of pickoffs is he going to get.
Harpoon online now for Nefrit's bear. So, I mean, this thing is really getting scary, but Spirit will simply just trade it. Very patiently waiting in the trees here, trying to scout any TPs, no such. He's coming this way. Careful, though. Middle lane, they're just onto Larl. They just kill him.
No buyback. That's a creep wave.
Yes, they didn't expect he was here. Yeah, they did. They did cut the creep wave. So no more creeps here. Won't stop them from potentially still getting the tower. In fact, Collapse forced to use the roar. Now the back door kicks in. Can they get through the back door? Looks like they just might. The Lion right clicks indeed. Wow. Costly mistake there for Larl.
I mean, I still like the Orchid. Whenever you're playing against Lion, I think you need someone to itemize to deal with the mana drain. He's going to silence. There's a dragon here from the Beastmaster. Yeah, it's going to have enough damage. Yeah. Nice pick off. Yeah, and huge pick off, actually. Huge pick off.
Charging on through is going to be able to find Mira, making this a pretty even 1-for-1. Slightly unfortunate there.
Space.
Spirit, but it is space. Hold on, what's going on up here?
Yatoro.
That is going to be a Yatoro who is hexed up now. Might even be in it for a little bit more trouble before he turns with the Chronosphere. He's got enough mana. Death to the Lion. Gem stolen. And I think Yatoro is pretty happy with that. Collapse in the meantime. He's not really going anywhere. Rooted up, feared on back. The Hawk rooting as it can, as best it can, I should say. But against a bear and a dinosaur, Hawks can really only do so much.
No, Larl. He gets saved by Miposhka, but definitely might have gone down there to the Wind Ranger's focus fire. When the decisive push comes, you just have to use some of your buybacks to defend and repel the enemy off.
Win advantage is slightly plus 25 here for Navi. You can just see Spirit, they're just continuing to farm across the map. Mid lane though, they may have found a
Tiny.
catch. It's Tiny again, but this time Miposhka is back with at least the save. He may lose his first life, probably the Spirit life as well by the looks of things, so that's kind of a costly death. He does not have buyback.
He has no buyback. Right, that's huge. That is actually huge. It has to be like 3 or 4 minutes, right?
I think it might be 3. Either way, not a lot of trees to use as ammunition for this defense as Yatoro. Time walking in, does have that shard. Malady finds a stun, but that's going to be the Ag Scepter root on the Wrath of Nature. That will condemn Malady. Now the toss back. They actually catch 2. The Windrunner up it high in the air, and Yatoro finding the kill easily. The Bear of Nefrit a bit harder to take down now as he is going to be roared behind. 3 dead already though for Navi as Spirit get the high ground hold down perfect. And in fact, will be able to take down Nefrit to boot. 3 kills for Yatoro. Man got the 20 talent. He is fully on a line, Winter.
I mean, they're going to lose like what,
they're going to lose 1.
I feel like they're going to lose 2 lanes.
Oh yeah, actually maybe 2. Maybe 2. They might be able to fight for the second. There's another fortify. I think just 1 and a tier 2. So, right now, Navi are the kings that hold him back. Spirit will see if they can continue and turn the tide here to hold them back, or if things are going to be swinging now for Spirit as Larl trying to TP away mellojul.
Oh, yeah, it's going to find him.
This is trouble now. There's only Miposhka nearby, and the rest of Navi quickly closing the gap. Blink on in. The Hex even have the finger of death. Miposhka just has to leave him behind. Really nothing he could do. Pretty big kill there onto Larl. Does have a buyback. Careful here in the river. Collapse. Scouts a DD rune. Toro's going to go straight for that. Has no bottle.
Meanwhile, Zayac, he's trying to set up bot with the Primal Beast.
Trying. DD Rune is going to be picked up now by Yatoro, so careful here. All eyes on the purple man who's going to be glowing blue. Yeah, indeed. Collapse now blinking in for the roar. Yatoro has the Chrono, does not need a BKB. Nice job there. Yatoro, a bit of a damage off the blade now, but really will take down his man. Really no problem. Keeping away.
Like normally, you just by default, you just check it, you know, just in case. Just in case, you know.
This time the tree scratched back at Yatoro. Thought he was going to let loose there on the Chronosphere, decides against it. I think Navi saw their life flash before their eyes. Bear resummoned. Bear for another 90 seconds. Careful here, Malady able to just barely get away. mellojul actually committing, making that jump in. Careful for that blade, Mal. The break as well being very annoying here for these heroes. The swap now putting Miposhka in harm's way as Yatoro disarmed, but only for another second, waiting for the jump, looking for the right one. Decides against pulling the trigger. Miposhka swaps himself back out again. The second bear on half HP here already. Miposhka on his, what are we calling it again? The Vengeful Spirit life.
The down spirit life.
Down spirit. Right.
I mean, he can actually consider buying back and coming back. He doesn't have mana.
So scary every time he makes that jump in. Okay, a bash, a root. They have a pulverize. This time Miposhka unable to save him. No swap. Not enough mana here actually on the Vengeful Spirit. He's going to respawn in 40 seconds, but it's Yatoro respawning now. This time, lets loose on a Chrono that is not really that much on the money, but it doesn't matter so much when the Primal walks into it. Although he's going to be able to escape, no way, with the Trickster's Cloak. Now Zayac makes the jump in, the Hex to follow suit. They push him back even further there with the Psychic Headband, but he does manage to get off of the high ground. Miposhka is going to respawn as himself 15 seconds here, but Navi taking a miraculous fight for themselves. There's the buyback now. Expect 2 here from Miposhka as well, who's immediately back onto the Spirit because they think Navi have overextended off the high ground. For now, Navi looking to, oh my god, looking to turn tail as the tree once again snapping, ending Malady's life. Oh my goodness, that's one way to deal with this annoying hero.
Try to take some real estate with this, so try to play some good wards down.
No one, by the way, with Team Spirit has buyback. 2 on cooldown. That's going to be Miposhka and Mira. Everyone else is pretty far from it, to be honest. This could be a big jump. Let's see who they find. Collapse is going to be that initial target immediately into the pulverize. The swap out. Yatoro is lurking here behind in the trees. That's just a sprout onto mellojul. He just can't get out. Nefrit's bear immediately killed here. Does have a second one to spawn, and his Malady has caught Yatoro here with a simple stun. Careful, mellojul just leaping on it. He's already fought back once in this fight. The Hex this time, it's going to find Yatoro, but there's actually not a lot of follow-up damage. That's because Laurel's holding back the rest of them. The trees now. This time the Ghost Scepter of Malady keeps himself alive. They have lost now Laurel, Malady as well, but he's got a buyback. Careful here, Nefrit, he's fallen low, has gone down, but the bear continuing to fight here. That's just
Yatoro. They got him.
They've got him hexed up. The stun as well for Malady, blinking forward. Finger of Death. They've got him. Shigetsu eventually able to get off plenty of damage in this fight now. Collapse. He's going to be next to fall as he just has a mere little force step to try and escape. No luck for him there. Mira now being forced back as Spirit. They seem to have been routed from the fight. Seems like they will miss out on Mira, but the rest of the core is picked off. Malady trying to find Miposhka here. This is his regular life. He bought back earlier. Make that Hex is at the ready as Miposhka. No way out for him. I think they'll have him pretty easy on his second life as well here, Winter. That is 4 dead for the side of Spirits. It's troublesome here now, Winter. Fortunately, the bear is dead. Otherwise, these barracks might have already been gone. But the lane's starting to push in. And there's a jump underneath the tier 4 tower. Zayac did not find the stun on the blast off, but it might not matter. And it will not matter.
Oh, no buyback.
He's dead. Another minute and a half here. He's 800 gold short of the buyback. Mid.
Oh, this
has been finished off. Bottom is shoving in as well. And there's even a ward here. They're going to catch Mira after that last fight. Navi. Oh, the bash. BKB try and leave, but Bear has got you down to right. Spirit, they may lose this game. They are losing this game. At least got a little bit of support respawning in 5 seconds behind you. Got 1 Chronosphere, 1 BKB charge, 20% backtrack chance, and a Lincoln's protect you behind your BKB. Nothing for the Megas. He's just going to drop the Chrono. Did not quite catch the Windrunner, though. BKB'd up. He's going to have to settle at least for the Bear. That's not so bad, but he just basically used everything on that first life. And now Navi, sensing blood in the water, go diving behind the tier 4 towers. mellojul stuck inside of the fountain, though. The slot, but he's going to get away. No way. Again, because of the Trickster's close. Rest of Navi trying to escape Zayac. The reactive taser so bloody annoying here for Yatoro. Will eventually be taken down. Tiny responding in 5 seconds.
Throne, they're hitting the Throne.
Nefrit just trying to take the darn thing down. No dice here. They will get through shigetsu as well. And now in trouble is Nefrit. He's going to die too. Yatoro on a triple kill, doing the unthinkable here. But now the counter initiation and Nefrit going on in. No way. Yatoro still alive in the fight, but the Hex, another swap on out. Yatoro needs the time walk. He time walks in with the Egg Scepter, an ultra kill for him now. He's going to turn back. Shigetsu, he won't back for this, and he will go down. No way, Yatoro. He's going to die, but he has the buyback immediately. And now Navi being routed from the base as Yatoro picks up the Rampage. What the hell was that, Winter? I don't believe it.
Oh man, that was so crazy. I felt like they could have just lost the game right there.
Okay, Nefrit, here's an idea. Might try and go for a base race here, but Winter, it might not be fast enough. The creeps, they're in the base. Yatoro doing his due diligence. He's going to go for Megas. The TP in from Larl. I think they're just going to make a move for it now. 50 seconds without the Windrunner. There is a 4-5. Lone Druid's going in, though. He should have an easy kill on Mira here. BKB or not. Down he goes. But the throne, okay, not yet exposed here on this Radiant side. Tier 4 towers are up. Nefrit, he's going to go for it here. We'll click on that dire throne. We'll see which one goes down faster. Is mellojul going to try and interrupt the Chronosphere, though? Yatoro trying to get the job done himself, but the Ancient is falling too fast. The base race, I think, Spirit, yes! They have it! Unbelievable! The base race till the end. Navi, they force it. They get the Megas. They really force it. They commit triple quad buybacks, and they lose the game to go down like that. Unbelievable finish.
That's a crazy ending. Like,
probably going to have to be blind, I reckon. I don't know if they're going to be able to just find an easy opportunity here. See what they want to look for. Oh, this could be big.
Yatoro.
Breaks. Okay, they do see Yatoro. Yeah, the hook immediately on in into the Illuminate. They get a couple more right clicks. Nope. They're going to have a Malady reaching in with that scatter blast, and it's the right click of the Cobble, middling Cobble, to pick up the kill. So you think that was like a snap pick for him? He's like, no. Give me someone who's going to win my lane. Just give me Centaur, man. You know, I don't want to have to go through that again.
Yeah, I mean, Centaur is one of the better offlaners, and you don't see a matchup. You just pick him, he should be able to
connecting onto Yatoro.
do fine.
Nefrit looking for the
TP.
kill. The TP out. No.
Oh no, walk of shame.
That's disastrous here for Yatoro. So pretty calm. Down bottom, we might be in for a little bit of action now as Mira underneath the tower for a big collapse now. Turning in with a hoof stomp. There's the disruption. Mira, though, he finds himself shackled and killed off. And in fact, they will look for collapse. Hitting him with the blood grenade. Now, he's got this Helm of the Iron Will. 2 rings, 1 for each hoof, that are offering him good and ample protection. Not going to be enough to get him out of this one, though. Shigetsu off to a double kill in this lane.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised that he tried to play aggressive onto the snap fire there. I mean, his skill build doesn't really suggest that he has a lot of kill potential. He has 2 points in retaliate. I mean, so far the lane is not going well, you know, for Team Spirit.
Malady's here. He might look for a +1 here onto Yatoro. Waiting for that ward to pay off. It immediately will, but the creep wave is far away for Nefrit to really make a play.
I see him with the ward.
This is a huge wave as well. Can they just kill him by themselves? They can. The supports get the job done.
Sup, Iron.
Right, pretty interesting skill build from the Snapfire. 1-1-2.
Dire's top tower is under it.
1-1-2 is definitely unusual.
Back
on a position 5 snap.
Zayac maybe in position. He's gonna scout. No, he's not gonna scout the Pangolier until it's far too late. That being said, mellojul also rotating in. Good damage there on the Illuminates. Nefrit trying for the hook angle. That was a tough angle. This is going to be some good space out from the Tiny, who has a TP scroll and ample mana. I don't know if he's going to be able to get his way out of this one, but it is very good space, isn't it?
Yep. He created a lot of space and distractions so Yatoro can get some creeps under the tower, but he's still level 4 on the draw, and they're gonna find him again with the ward.
Well, this is going to be a kill. Illuminate, not quite full blast there. Fire Snap Cookie going to be used, and yes, this is going to be another kill. The right clicks, a couple more needed, but that's going to be death number 4 now for Yatoro in this lane on the Drow Ranger. A lot of focus.
Holy
there.
crap!
Dire's top tower.
How do you reckon that will affect things here? Is this Drow a hero that's just going to be able to kind of farm back up Winter and things will be okay? Hold that thought. I'll give you some time to think. Not much, though, because they kill Laurel with just a couple of little kisses.
Is under attack.
I don't know. This feels pretty deep. Mid lane, instead, is where Navi will find themselves with those kisses coming on down. Should make it pretty easy to dodge them with the Stampede active anyway. I think it's tagged by a couple of them. Pudge giving chase, but another pesky melee creep is going to make a hook impossible. Meanwhile, down bottom, they do actually try and make a play for the Windrunner, and they might end up regretting that. Slightly mistimed, I think, on the swashbuckle from Laurel. I don't know if you caught that. I think maybe he was just a little bit early there.
Oh, mid lane. Perhaps going to TP in, stun.
Toss, Cookie, yeah, interrupting the toss. Did a little bit of other force movement. There is a TP in as well, just chilling in the river. Nefrit casually making his way on over to that one as the Hex stops collapse in the river. This time the hook connects, dragging him back up near the high ground. Finger of Death useful for the kill, and in fact another stun back up to the high ground. My goodness, Zayac proving that he can still hang on the line. We thought it was going to be Malady's, not quite the case, as Shigetsu is going to come in for the tower bounty and a kill onto Miposhka. 13-2 here, Winter, 13 minutes in. So far, we've casted 3 Team Spirit games, and in 2, we had a very similar start by their opponents, where they proceeded to overextend a couple of times, and Spirit eventually fight their way back into the game. Could this be the 3rd iteration here, the second sequel? We shall see. This certainly could be the start of it, as Nefrit, I mean, a tanky boy, though, on this Pudge, isn't he? Might finally go down. She cannot get the opportunity to get off the Dismember to heal back up there from the turn. A stun into the Finger of Death. Yeah, a second kill here onto Collapse. Finding Light, creating good space here for mellojul, as he does get a cookie. Doesn't find himself off the low ground, though, like I think he was hoping to. A little bit of miscommunication here by Team Spirit, as they are going to allow him to at least try and TP away. No dice connecting on that swashbuckle there, but the kill is still really easy. Miposhka now in a bit of trouble, as once again Zayac immediately buying that shard, putting it to use. Not good enough. Laurel will click him down, and now she gets to trying to get up to the high ground. I think he avoided again a couple of those swashbuckle hits, so he's safe and sound. Nefrit respawning here. Maybe we'll look for a hook, but I think everyone's a bit too fast.
Yep, unfortunate, but that's going to give away that there's vision around the area. They're already immediately pinging it. Yeah, but Navi has to keep the aggression going.
Zayac, here. D-Ward, waiting with good intel, and now Zayac with the triple drain. This is going to be a little bit overwhelming, but Shigetsu is going to be in trouble, trying to get bonked up to the high ground, and does. A cookie away as well. He actually had that focus fire on. The Maelstrom might have had a kill. Either way, they're onto Yatoro, and a beautiful hook from Nefrit as well. The neutral did kill Yatoro. I did just notice that, so not the full win that Navi were looking for. Continuing to really weigh their aggression, carefully measure, I want to say. They measure their aggression with their strength. And we'll see now if perhaps Collapse will be able to get a blink initiation here. Laurel as well following up. That is more than enough damage. How long will they stick around? Let's find out. Seems like more than long enough. And the hook onto Laurel. He is simply the bigger fish to fry right now. He's going to go down. Collapse has a TP scroll. I think they've seen where he is. Can't quite catch him in time, though. He's safe to leave.
I mean, still good trade for Spirit. Trading the Pango for the Wind Ranger. I think anything you get, 1-for-1 trade, you're just really, really happy right now. You have to find a way to get Miposhka to this dagger.
Okay, that's a Stampede for the mid lane, and a hook and a kill onto Miposhka again. It's going to be quite painful top as well. This is going to be a quick D-ward, making it slightly more difficult. They still have vision, though, onto Zayac. He's going to try and escape. The cookie out actually helps greatly. They're going to think about turning now with the kisses. Mira doing what he can here with the disruption, trying to buy as much time as he can, but it's only going to respawn Yatoro back into a stampede to eliminate horses. Now Navi looking for another fight here. Spirit at least getting that D-ward quickly off of the high ground, but losing their cores here as Nefrit looking for the dismember. Has the hook, will throw it just off the mark. And it's still a big team fight win here for Navi. More trouble on the horizon for Spirits. Still, though, we're finally seeing Yatoro, or signs of life from him, as we see the net worth take a turn for the better, with your Team Spirit anyway. It's going to be pretty much impossible. He's got an Arcane Rune, so he's just jumping around the entire map now. See,
Are scanning.
in a bit, Shigetsu is going to end up breaking the smoke. Uh-oh. That's trouble, and that's just frankly an easy kill, Malady. Letting loose here on the ultimate just to make sure that they've got it.
I mean, they already still have a wave in front of the tower, and there's a catapult.
Okay, they're TPing immediately for him here, actually. Okay, they were expecting him to go through the gate. Not quite. They will be closing the door on him from above.
Oh, they're going on the Wind Ranger. Yes, I guess.
Okay, Windrunner in trouble as Zayac up on the high ground is preventing a little bit of trouble, at least another follow-up stun, but not going to save him there. Yatoro has TP'd on back, so ultimately Navi, they split their focus here. Let's see how much it's going to cost them. There is going to be that toss back into an easy kill. Yatoro, it's a big bounty there, 530 gold for himself after he nearly died. Oops. Nearly catching Mira there. But at least Spirit on the map here now, continuing to try and keep this net worth lead as close as it has been. For me, some burps now as we are late into the night, but the recall, no way. Okay, they're just going to find one. They don't quite see Larl, who rolls on through. I think he's just going to end up TPing away. Have a TP. Yeah, he does.
Oh, Pachi is going to find him.
Uh-oh. He hit the wishing well. Not the wishing well, Winter. That's problematic. And it's just going to be
I mean, well done.
kill.
Well done by nefrit there. It was very, very nice play. They have one pretty good wall around the Ancients here, but they have to start to... Oh, they're going to see him. They have one wall in their own Ancients.
He's underneath a sentry as well. Oh, okay. Not the best hook, but it's fine. They didn't need the hook to land. It was just a warning shot. Let that be known, Yatoro. These are our Ancients, says Navi. Nefrit just a bit late there to connect on that one. Down bottom, Laurel. Well, ought to be fine here. Dagger already utilized here by the line. Oh, but addition gets to closing the gap. Mira at the ready. Nice job there onto the bottom. Cleanse, no, wasn't actually good enough. Thought he had him there. Now another recall as Team Spirit kind of just losing heroes one by one. Collapse may just be max as he's forced to utilize the Stampede in order to escape. He'll get back to his own high ground safely. Miposhka eager to get up any little bit of vision to help Yatoro sneak across the map and get a little bit more farm. It's not proven to be easy though, and in fact he is likely to get caught here, attempting to TP away. I mean, this is space again. He is opening up the map, but it is going to come at the cost of his own life. Again, I mean, look how many heroes Navi sent back to deal with something like this. And he goes. 4 heroes rotating around. Wow. The push is an issue, though, for Navi, though, isn't it? They don't, like you said, that high ground does not come naturally.
They don't kill buildings. They don't kill buildings with their heroes.
Ooh, no way. Yatoro trying to open up here. Does have his own BKB at the rest. No, it's in the backpack. BKB's in the backpack, Winter. They have at least gotten through that pesky lion. Be able to swap in his BKB now as he looks to continue fighting Hook. He's going to be off the mark from Nefrit as they do lose a second hero. Down goes Laurel. It's something. Again, it's something as Mira gets a pretty penny for taking down the lion, but and without the team fight presence of the Pangolier, it is going to be a very easy roast. Aegis number 2. A little bit of a different hero. Not have the backing of the Faceless Void Chronosphere, that ultra late game presence. Slow and steady siege with Zayac making the jump in. Nefrit as well, blinking on it. They don't try and play around the sword, but caution for it. Oh no, the toss back not yet available. It seems like they won't be getting one either. They do find a kill. Miposhka has buyback, another hook there. The thing of beauty here onto Mira. It's going to be 2 buybacks forced, and this time Navi playing it very patiently. You found that.
My Spirit has to find an opening here to jump in to defend their towers. They have no buyback on the Tiny this time, so he can't really suicide and try to toss someone in.
You seen that banner, by the way? I wish it pinged or something, like an Underlord ulti on the map for your team or something. I don't know. Either way, Big moves now from Navi. 20k is the network lead, up 30 kills in a 40-minute match. I mean, Spirit, they're going to make you work for it. They're going to look for any opportunity, and this could be one. A toss-back is a good one as well. Onto Zayac, the cookie out. An attempted hook back, I want to say. He's going to fail. Only a Lion dead now. We'll see what more they want to look for as Larl finding a nice stun onto 2 more. Malady in extreme danger here, is going to go down as at the top of his own precipice is Yatoro. Careful now, as this could be the one throw for the game. No, nefrit able to escape. No one else in danger of dying. Just both supports dying at the tail end of this Aegis duration here, Winter.
Oh, this is going to be the last fight.
I think.
Whoever gets the jump, the right jump, is going to be able to have an advantage.
The Courier
Observe
Spirit, they're following the Courier into the trees. That's where they're going to find their opponents. It allows Collapse to find 2 immediately on that hook stomp. But they are onto Yatoro. They just need a little bit more damage now. And there wasn't enough there, especially with the BKB out. Buyback now out from shigetsu. As in trouble is going to be Larl, hexed up now, trying to and needing to escape. His follow-up already used, and it's going to be the Snapfire cookie that picks him off. Miposhka is going to be next, and try as they might, despite an enormous initiation, an enormous effort there from Collapse. I just don't think this one's meant to be here, Winter.
Come on and contest the rush. I feel like they can't really just sit in a base and give away the next rush again. I felt like it was the right call.
Collapse trying.
And this quarter recall is just allowing to just catch them non-stop.
Yep. It's a really, really apt pickup here on the recall. It's just looked so good, hasn't it? This time, again, backs against the wall, much harder fight. I don't think you've got it in you. You are merely one-man, Yatoro. This is a team with a 20k network lead now. Mega's 40 minutes in. I just don't think this one's in the cards. And a refresher shard on top of an Aegis here. Should be pretty difficult. Let's see what is in store for us ahead now, Winter. Will-O-Wisp to cover any sort of potential move as Yatoro just starts laying into the darn thing. This man, he just can't stop farming. He sees Will-O-Wisp, that's just another 100 gold bounty for him. We're all just gold bounties, you know, in his eyes. Okay, careful here, the Windstorm. Yep, the triple life drain as well. Miposhka already dead. They have a buyback, and I suppose you might as well use it now. I don't know if they're going to find an even better chance. They got the sentry, but not the observer. It's going to give up plenty of vision and Collapse. Forced to BKB now, as he's going to be able to get himself back onto the high ground. That's going to be a toss back, a kill at least onto Zayac. We can see they've learned from game 1, Winter. Not as eager to buy back, but Yatoro did use his BKB charge. You're up. Get away, no damage dealt there. A 4 versus 5 hold from behind. Miposhka looking for at least a jump, a catch. Maybe if he can toss the coddle, that could potentially be a winning move here for him. And, well, unfortunately, he's going to be kind of caught out here, but Collapse using this opportunity to make the jump in. They just need Yatoro to do a little bit of damage now, but it's so scary for him to commit without a BKB. He's going to be left now without a Tiny, without a Shadow Demon. Without too much hope either, as Lion recalled back into this fight. It's going to make this a 5 versus 4 here after the buyback now of Mira. 1 tier 4 tower taken down. Yatoro doing what he can, but it's still 30 seconds left until he has an Aegis. Collapse trying to find his jumps, but he doesn't have a BKB here either. But Winter, we've been here before. Have Navi learned their lesson? Let's take a look as Malady immediately onto the throne. Yatoro looking for an easy pickoff here on top with that extra range. Will have the dieback onto the Lion. The Fortify is out, but it's going to be shigetsu now getting immediately onto the throne with the refresh as well. I just don't think they can stop it this time. Navi, they will be forcing us to a game 3 tonight. We are going the distance.
Yeah, very, very good game of Dota there by Navi. Like, the whole team played exceptionally well. Like, the support set up a lot of like movements, the kills, the Kotal, and the Punch. They both dealt with the split push really well, like catching the heroes off.
But again, a difficult lane. Just at least hook the range creep on over for an easy little bit of bounty. But this is a lane. Not an easy one here. Probably a kill there. Malady, I think just no way out for him as he is killed. Barely had any move speed there. Going crush slow. My goodness, blood grenade. Don't pick a Viper to lose your lane. Not the kind of hero you do that one. Shigetsu has already thrown the hook from behind Mira. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. They did hook the wagon, so maybe this won't be a tower depending on what they can get out from this. That's a rotation from the off-laner. Nefrit doing what he can here against 3 heroes. She gets solo. His eyes to blast off from the mid lane. A very good hook now on a Miposhka. Ice Shards may condemn Shigetsu, but it seems like he's just going to be able to get away. So much damage here. Zayac is not going to be able to escape. Would have been a little bit worse there for Navi. I was thinking maybe we're going to see 2 or 3 dead heroes, but it's really only going to be the techies and, of course, Revenge. Maybe Shigetsu. Yeah, probably Shigetsu by the looks of things. Yeah. Even with the bonus on him from the Helm of that Iron Will, it's just too much, really.
You're just gonna play your laning phase game, pick heroes that are good at it, and destroy you in your own game.
Rotations on through, Shigetsu just being ran down. Here's Yatoro as well. Just no quarter here whatsoever for this safe lane Pudge. Second back-to-back death now, as they are going to make a play at least for the Viper. This would be a pretty nice opening. Lots of TPs coming out through. Can they actually get the kill? Seems unlikely now with the snowball save. Ice Shard's kind of blocking off Yatoro, who's joining this fight, running it back from the bottom lane to pick up a couple of kills. Let's see what he can finally get. Yatoro taking down Nefrit. Larl does die at the end of the day, but it will cost 3 Navi heroes. Oh, make it 4.
No. Oh no, 1 Viper and a Haste Rune for 4 heroes. Not worth it.
It's really quite a treat to watch him. Keeping my eye on the smoke play over in the mid lane. The tower is still here. Right on board now is Zayac. Yeah, he's going to be the victim of the blink initiation here from the lasso. A guaranteed kill there. An easy one, it seems, by Spirit standards. Maybe even a +1 is Malady. Yeah, just a bit too close. No way he gets out of this one, especially with the Ice Shards down. Uh-oh. It's no Drow Ranger in terms of its damage output. Zayac, I mean, you know, doing what he can. Space, right? Punched out from his blast off nowhere for him to go. He is going to go down. Space, yeah, though.
Very nicely done by Miposhka there. And mid lane. Cross rotations, they are able to reclaim the area here.
Alright. They're trying to get something here. A lot of heroes committed, but it is going to be a rare and much needed kill for the side of Navi. Gold is 360 here for the Vengeful Spirits. They just need a pretty steady stream of this to get back in the game.
You need 10 more of those.
Uh-oh, this isn't good. Navi, I think they presumed that with Spirit showing mid, they were going to be able to safely push a tower. That is just not going to be the case here. Nefrit returning a fair bit of damage there with that Blade Mail to Larl, but ultimately it's just not going to make a difference. That's the BOTs. That's Yatoro just being in the right place, right time with his phenomenal farming. And this one should be pretty fast with the amount of minus armor that they actually have. Holy. Oh my goodness.
Was that even 10 seconds?
Honestly, I don't know. Larl leading them across the river here, up into the high ground. Triple mines. Yep. That'll let you know someone's at the door. Zayac as well, hitting them with a few more. Look at that. I mean, this is just his play area, isn't it? Yatoro, oh my god, if there was another hero here, they just could have killed him. He's actually just going to hold on to time lapse. I mean, it would have only been the Aegis, but it would have been something for Navi. Even if it was just the Aegis. Down bottom, it's a little bit of animal cruelty is what it is, unfortunately, with a dinosaur being taken down here by the collapsed Smarter. What does his courier die to? This ward is going to actually end up showing them at least collapse. Maybe a possible kill. We'll see where collapse wants to go. It seems like through the twin gate. That seems to be his objective. Ward set up. Well, they see Yatoro. He still has Aegis here, by the way. BKB's being revealed now by Nefrit as he attempts to escape. Is it going to be at least able to get further away now? They're going to turn and pulverize Yatoro, who did BKB here on his first life before the time lapse and before the Aegis, as it seems like in trouble now is Malady. Swaps himself away to try and buy a little bit more space and time for his allies to TP away behind him. He'll be successful in that regard, but cost him his life. It'll be a real big challenge here for Navi. True test of their skills, and, well, Test of luck at that, as it's Yatoro who picks up the DT rune here now in the river. We'll see if that gets put to any use now, if they will be able to jump onto Zayac. They're not going to be able to find at least the puck, at least quite yet. Let's get ready now for this damage that Yatoro is going to be pumping in. Look at that, just chunking through Nefrit. Nice dismember there onto Miposhka. They actually nearly have a killer. The hook swinging on through, not finding a darn thing, as Yatoro running through the fight here, still looking for a couple of more kills. Navi fully on the run, as Nefrit at least able to find Mira here with that pulverize. Maybe a kill. mellojul actually jumping for it, desperate for any little bit of gold, but Miposhka's own blink dagger is going to set him up for that walrus punch. A 4-for-1 trade. I don't even know if Zayac is safe inside of his fountain, at least trying to stop Larl from the disrespect shopping there, but it's very fast, especially with this Desolator. My goodness.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top.
Never quite out of it here, and these guys are going to give it their best shot. I mean, you hook Dismember into Fountain. That'll take care of just about anyone, won't it? At least this early on. Once again, Yatoro, he really likes this Nemesis curse, by the way. He's picked it up immediately. Okay, this is something. Oh, well, at least it was until that snowball save came out. Zayac, blast off. He's going to pull the Viper pretty far from the fight, actually. They still will end up losing Malady towards the rear end of this one. Zayac's able to TP away as a result. mellojul as well able to escape. Mid lane, they may look to collapse, or will look to collapse immediately on a shigetsu there. That's actually doubled up there on the effective lockdown and stuns. Nowhere for this Pudge to go. He is going to die slowly but surely, as inside the base and chasing is the support duo now, supported by Yatoro. Up into the high ground. This just might be it here, speaking quite frankly, Winter. I don't know if there's a need for Spirit to get back off this high ground here. Especially when they still have ults to play with, by the way. There's still a lasso. You still have your spells to use as well. A beautiful crush is going to actually connect onto 2. Malady trying to get away. A nice force staff out from Zayac. Gotta respect the man. Navi not giving it up. Again, still more chances for them to qualify, but not really. And I think, yeah, there's the Roche's. What is it? Roche Torment, is it called? Yeah, the Roar of Retribution, which is pretty cool. A good name. 7 make it. That just might do it right there. Torments are taken down. In they go. The swap. Oh, Collapsing gets off the BKB. Look, what a desperate play. I mean, you have to respect it. It was something there. Hook is not going to connect onto any heroes here either, as they've already gotten that Viper Strike now onto the Pudge. They have a Force Staff so they can get him over these Ice Shards, but for now, I mean, Yatoro, he's just focusing down the structures. Goodbye, Malady. Deleted in about 3 auto attacks. In they go now, leaping through the fight. Zayac as well. The Hook, not a bad one now. They actually find one on the collapse, but Laurel's just dumping in the damage, and Yatoro's killing everyone else who stands. 2 heroes now beyond godlike, and Navi, they're going to throw in the towel. This one, it's all over. Team Spirit, they will be the first team through the Eastern European region to qualify to Dream League Season 22. Congratulations to them.
Yep. Congratulations to Team Spirit. Champs are back. You know, a little bit rusty in the first series, but slowly they are able to, you know, gather more speed, adjust towards what their opponents are doing, and just find a solution, you know.